What about when we multiply 3 or more negative numbers together? So I've said specifically they all are going to be negative now. So let's see what happens. If we follow our multiplication rule, where a minus times a minus is a plus, so let's go along from left to right. And that means we're going to get minus 2 times minus 2 is plus 4. And then we've got to multiply the answer to this section by another minus 2. So a plus, which is plus 4, times a minus 2 is equal to minus 8. So we're going to get a minus answer because we've got 3 numbers here that are all negative. So let's go through that again. A minus times a minus is a plus. So minus 2 times minus 2 is plus 4. And then 4 times minus 2, this remaining minus 2, well, a plus times a minus is equal to a minus. So that gives us a minus number. What about this? Minus 3 times minus 2 times minus 1 times minus 2. Now we've got 4 numbers in the mix. And so let's do it little by little. Let's move from left to right. That's the way we'll work this out. And it really doesn't matter whether we go from right to left or in the middle out, because it's all multiplying. Minus times a minus, so minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. In fact, I'm going to put the answer to this directly under there. And we've got this left. So we've got to now work out 6, the answer to that bit, times minus 1 times minus 2. So let's work this bit out. 6 times minus 1, well, that's a plus times a minus. So that's going to give us 6 times 1 is 6, but it's a minus, so it's minus 6 times minus 2. And now we can just work this last bit out. We've got a minus times a minus, and that becomes a plus. Okay, so what we've got there is we're working from left to right. In this particular case, it doesn't really matter, but it's the easiest way to do it. Minus 3 times minus 2 is plus 6, because a minus times a minus is a plus. And then 6, so the answer to this bit, times minus 1, what we've put there, is minus 6, because a plus times a minus is a minus. And then we've got to then multiply it by a minus 2. So minus 6 times a minus 2 is minus times a minus, and that is plus 12. So it's really important to be able to break down, if you like, your multiplications. If you're multiplying 3 or more numbers together and they're all negative, then you can break it down into chunks, if you like, into just multiplying 2 numbers at a time and do it that way, because that's the easiest way of doing it.